Now to a decision from the Texas Jail Commission to place the Smith County Jail on the non-compliance list, a result of the treatment of one inmate. And while Smith County Sheriff Larry Smith understands the jail was in fact out of compliance, he believes jailers are doing everything they can with this one unruly inmate.
If we're out of compliance, we're out of compliance and there's no excuses for it. But if there were ever an excuse for it, this would be one of them.
Smith County Sheriff Larry Smith is talking about the unnamed inmate who recently landed the jail on the state's non-compliant list.
This inmate is worse than any inmate in my going on 11 years as sheriff that we've ever had.
It started with an outside complaint filed with the jail commission about the inmate's treatment. The sheriff's office then provided the commission with the information requested. Information that resulted in the jail being non-compliant after the inmate was found to be without a seat in their cell, along with not receiving sufficient recreation opportunities.
We couldn't take this particular inmate to recreation without having to fight him.
Smith says this particular inmate has quite the history in jail, documented in this stack of papers.
37 disciplinary reports on that inmate, 7 attempted suicides, 16 hospital visits, harassment of staff with charges, 5 additional charges since he's been in jail, 5, harassment with no charges filed, 4, use of force incidents where we've had to use force against him, 14.
Along with being on constant watch for 188 days, Smith says the inmate also throws feces at jailers and is a self-mutilator, whom the jail tried to stop with special restraints.
And he literally chewed them off of his hands and chewed them in two and defeated the use of them.
All that being said, the jail is still out of compliance, meaning as it stands now, corrections must be made. The inmate is currently being housed at another facility for court, but will return.
We'll work with the jail commission as best all we can and hope for the best.
Now, Sheriff Smith says the inmate was originally jailed for charges including assault on family members and interfering with emergency response. The sheriff is also checking to see if the inmate happened to be in the hospital during any of the weeks in question.